Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Did y'all miss me? Because I missed y'all from last week. I'm sorry that there was no video from last week, but I have not been feeling well. These sinuses have been attacking me. I still kind of have like a little husky, raspy, bear-like voice, so please bear with me. If you hear me coughing and clearing my throat, I apologize in advance. I will try my best to contain it as long as I can. But this video is gonna be a nice special video. So this video is called Right Back Down Memory Lane. And the reason why it's called that is because I'm gonna take you all, even though I'm still on this weight loss surgery journey, or this weight loss journey period, I am actually gonna take you all back. You're gonna see old pictures of me from when I was younger, and I'm just gonna like kind of describe what is going on in these pictures. I got this idea from another YouTuber that had did it through her weight loss journey. However, she has lost over 100 pounds and she's kept it off for 2 years. Now she didn't have weight loss surgery, she just did it through eating and exercising and things like that. And so she was just going back down her memory lane of showing the pictures and kind of where, you know, her weight kind of picked up and things like that. So if you haven't already, please subscribe. I also will put the links down to all my other videos, my chit chats, my Mama June reviews. If you all have any comments or questions, make sure you also put it down below, or any topic ideas as well that you would like to hear. So no further ado, let's start the video. So if you see me looking down, I'm looking at my phone. I will try my best to look up. I just have to see which one is the next video, you know, the next picture coming up. So this picture is actually of me and my mom, okay? As you can see, I ain't had no sides to begin with when I was born, okay? So this picture is real special to me because this picture was actually hung up in my mom's bedroom. So I would always see this picture every day going in and out of my mom's bedroom. It's Olin Mills, so for all of us that, you know, it's from the old school, we all know who Olin Mills is. They took everybody's picture. And yeah, my mommy was looking good with her little afro. Look at me and my chubby cheeks though. I miss my mom, y'all. So this picture I think was taken at Sears, and as you can see, I was a very petite child. Like, I was small. I mean, my parents are short and petite individuals. So yeah, this is me. Look at me with my dimple all showing and stuff. Look at, go me. I was a cute kid, okay? Now look, I'm looking at the picture and I can see where my teeth had already been jacked up. And you know what's crazy? I already I remember this picture because I remember those little red shoes that are in the picture. I remember like my mom taking me to the store. She actually took me to Buster Brown's to go get them. Again, an old school 80s store. All those who remember Buster Brown. And like we would sit on top of like this platform and they would like measure you, they would measure your feet and things like that. And I remember getting those shoes from Buster Brown's and I was hyped to get them. Ho, 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 ho. Now, this picture right here is a cute little picture of me at Easter time, okay? You couldn't tell me nothing. My mom bought me all the fly dresses, all the fly hats, all the fly like lacy socks, all the fly patent leather shoes. Listen, I was doing it in the 80s and you could not tell me nothing. But as you can see again, you know, I was a happy kid. Again, I was small and petite. So where did the weight come from? Oh, we will find out. Now this picture, listen y'all, I got a beating for coming home looking like this. Actually, I got a beating for coming home looking like this, and then I got a beating when my mama got the pictures back for the pictures looking like this. Now, the reason why I'm smiling like that is because I had lost my 2 front teeth. And my mom told me, and she practiced with me the night before on how to smile without showing your teeth. I still can't even do that to this day. It looks so like I can't do it. I still look like that picture, right? And I remember my class had to take pictures after recess. So this is why my hair looks like this. And I remember my mom was like, they didn't give you no comb. And I was like, yeah, but this is how it came. Like, I remember taking the plait out, like trying to fix it. It was no hope. And I had a Caucasian teacher, so it was no way that she was gonna know how to do my hair either. So, and that bang was like a straight sponge roller kind of bang. And so this is middle school. Ooh, girl. So middle school is when I started getting a little chunky. That's because I wasn't as active as I was as a kid. You know, as a kid, we was always outside playing, even though we were still outside playing during my middle school days. But as like a younger kid, no. My metabolism was through the roof. I was able to eat whatever I want. But one thing about me is when I was a younger, and still pretty much to this day, like I'm a picky eater. There's certain things that I won't eat, but now in my adult life, at least I will try it out. But at this time is when I started to snack more. This is a time where like video games started coming into play, so I was in the house a little bit more than I was before, or we would just go, you know, play with Barbie dolls with some of my friends on the block. So this is a time now where I'm not outside as much as, you know, but you can kind of see. And this picture was actually of me as a debutante for my aunt's sorority, Delta Sigma Theta Incorporated. And this is probably like about maybe 5th or 6th grade. So I don't know how old you are in 5th or 6th grade. I'm not good with math, so you do the math. Okay, so this picture actually is when I was in high school. And this is after my mom passed away. My mom passed away my sophomore year, so this had to be about my junior, probably my junior, senior year, I believe. I can't remember what year, but I was a little heavier, but my aunt was persistent on me trying to lose some weight. So, you know, I would ride a bike, and I would just try to like eat salads and stuff while I was at school. And so I did lose like 20 pounds or whatever. And let me tell you, I always dress cute. So you can tell me I wasn't the shit with this. Cardigans have always been my staple, okay? Always. I always love a good cardigan. I'm surprised I don't have one on now. Actually, I took it off when I got in the house, but yeah, cardigans have always been my staple go-to piece, and I'll explain why later. But you know, I'm short. I'm only 5, what am I, 5'3"? And listen, I know this might sound a little morbid, but when I die and come back to life, all I want God to do is just bless me with some nice long legs. Like, I just want to wear a good pair of wide leg jeans. Like, look how that makes me look like my torso is so short. Like, but I thought I was fly back then, and I had transition glasses back then too. Child, you couldn't tell me nothing. Girl, what was you doing, baby? Listen, again, those transition glasses, I thought I was doing it. My teeth was yanked, okay? Mind you, this is the second time I've had braces. So I remember during this time in high school, my dad was like, you need to go ahead and get braces if you're gonna get them, because they'll be paid for. And I was like, oh no. Think about it. Back then, nobody was trying to get braces because we talked about the kids with braces. If I would have known what I knew back then, what I know now, I would have told my dad to do it. Because when I finally got braces when I got to college, I had to pay for that out of my pocket. Listen, that 5 stacks alone, just for the braces, not including any extra dental work that I had to have done prior to. Listen, look, I kick myself every time I think about it. And even the second go around, I kick myself every time. So make sure you wear your retainer so you ain't gotta repeat this again. Like, my wrap was so like fly. That's when I had some good bushy eyebrows. Now, listen, a whole nother story for another day. But as you can see, you can see where I picked up weight. This is also in high school. This might be probably about junior year also. So the one in the green might be senior year and this might be junior year. But you can see where I was the thickums, man. Like, you can start seeing my chin is starting to form now. And back in the 90s, we wore baggy clothes. So we didn't wear like the tight fitting clothes like the kids do now. We wore baggy clothes. So I had a bomb champion sweatshirt on with some jeans and some sneakers. That's how we dressed. We were tomboyish back then, the girls were. So this is how I was able to cover up my weight. But listen, it was all up in my face, okay? And then I also think that during this time, because like I said before, my mom passed away my sophomore year, I had moved in with my uncle, his wife, and their 2 kids. Well, remember how I told you before how I used to eat? Like, so if they would cook me something, because I'm a real picky eater, I don't eat everybody's cooking. So for those 2 years that I lived with them, I pretty much ate junk food, fast foods, because also we lived down the street from a corner store, so we will always be at the corner store. We also lived next door to like a pizza shop kind of store, or like a, I guess you would call it like a carry out now, where they have pizza, cheesesteaks, you know, fries, and we will always go down there and eat too. So that's also big problem on why I gained a lot of weight too. So this is my freshman year in college, 1998, one of the best years. Well, I'm going to say that it's the best year of my life to date. 1998, it was the year I graduated high school, the year I graduated college. I met so many of my college friends are my lifetime friends now. So this was me. I'm probably about the size that I am now, because if I can recall, I was shopping in Gap and stuff. I was pressed to be shopping in Gap and stuff back then. But yeah, you can see that, you know, I still was, you know, a little plus size, but I wasn't as plus as I was on the previous picture above, because you can even see I had a double chin, but it wasn't as double, if that makes sense. I had full hair, I had edges, Lord Jesus. All right, so this is probably, I'm gonna say junior year in college. No, I'm gonna say technically it was my junior year, because I ended up staying an extra year outside of everybody else. So I actually did 5 years in college, because I actually ended up doing a double major. And so this is when I got my braces for the first time, when I had to pay for it on my own, because my daddy was like, you are grown now. If you want it, you don't have to pay for it. This was before, you know, the healthcare reform, where they say you can stay on your parents' insurance to the age of 26 as long as you're in school. Yeah, that was going down back in the early 2000s or whatever. So this was actually the one on the left was actually, I believe, my senior picture. Yeah, that was my senior picture. And you can see, like, look, you can just see it's all in my face. Like, that girl has some edges though, but you can just see it's all in my face. Eyebrows gone. But yeah, just looking back at these pictures is just crazy. This was at one of my friend's 30th birthday party, but I didn't realize how thick I was back then. This was before I moved to Maryland, so it had to be back in 2000 and maybe like 7 or 8, because I think I moved to Maryland in 2009. But you can just see my stomach is sitting on my lap the way it is. My stomach is hanging out bigger than my titties. Like, look at my chin. Look at how swole my face was, y'all. I can't believe that I ballooned that big. Like, I don't even know what size I was. I know what size I was because I actually still have that shirt that I'm wearing in the picture. I still have the shirt, but the shirt fits real baggy on me now. So I believe the shirt is like a 3X, 3 or 4X. And you know I'm a extra large kind of girl now. That was my Cardi B laugh. But yeah, this was also during my natural hair journey for the first time, when I went natural. And yeah, she was a big one. Now this picture was a picture that I had for, I think, was it like a birthday party or one of our birthday parties at my house? And I also still have this shirt as well, but again, the shirt is real baggy. I think it might be like a 26, 28 in Lane Bryant. And what I will always do is I would always put my hands underneath my shirt just to kind of always make it so that my stomach wasn't looking so big, and to kind of bring the attention away from my stomach. If you notice on the last picture, again, I had a cardigan on, and that was another reason why all year long you would see me with a cardigan on. Now if you see me with a cardigan on, it's because I'm really cold. But then I will have winter cardigans and I will have summer cardigans. I always wore cardigans to cover up how big my stomach was, and it was kind of more like a safety blanket to kind of hide it and cover that up. And this is around that time when I think also that I was going through my depression stage as well. And so let's get into some adulthood pictures. So all the pictures that you see here are as I was older. This picture right here was, and I got my those same glasses on. I bought them like 4 or 5 times, so not the same prescription though. But that was when I went to my first Beyonce concert. Yes. So you know, and then this picture is at my friend's wedding. I always took pictures selfie style, because you can't really tell how big I am. I started learning angles, you know, taking pictures here, so that way you can't, you know, if you're right here taking pictures around this area, you can't see how big I really was. But you can even see here the roundness in my face. You know, I thought I was doing it, but listen, you couldn't tell me that I couldn't dress though, okay? I was always dressing, don't get it twisted. But I don't have that shirt no more, but I do have that canvas underneath of it, and I still wear it to bed and stuff like that. But I had to give that shirt away. I try to preserve all my clothes, trust me. This was Christmas at my aunt's house. This was at my cousin's graduation, but you can see again, I look stuffed. I look like a stuffed turkey. Like, I could never like take like close pictures with people because I always had titties and stomach in the way all the time. And it was all on how people took the pictures too. People really didn't know how to take angled pictures right. So I would just take the picture and just be done with it. This dress, did I sell this dress? I think I just sold this dress too. But yeah, this is a torrid dress that I had for my cousin's graduation party. And yeah, she was fluffy there too. So this picture was of me in Baltimore with my cousins and their friends. And look how gigantic my stomach was. You know, I said I lived for a good wide leg. It still made me short and stumpy. I don't know why I love a good wide leg, but just look how my body was shaped. And again, this is just a testament of why I always wore cardigans to cover up all of that. Stomach sitting on my lap. This is when we went to Madame Tussauds. Again, cardigan, always. Now mind you, this was the fall time, but you could just see the side of my neck, just how my chin was hanging. I just look stuffed. This right here, again, a good wide leg. Y'all know I love a good wide leg. Doing the little dance. This pretty much is the picture that is the catalyst that started me to want to do my weight loss surgery. When I look back, this is in Atlanta at the first YouTubers Blackout a couple of years ago, maybe like, what was it, about 3 or 4 years ago? And when I saw this picture, and I was like, holy cannoli. I look like I'm about to have a baby, and I'm nowhere even near about to have nobody's baby. So when I saw the picture and saw how I looked in all the pictures from the Blackout, that's when I knew I had to do something, okay? Again, I was still cute, don't get it twisted, but I wasn't healthy, you know what I mean? And yes, I may seem happy and smiling in the pictures, but was I really happy? Probably not. Subconsciously thinking, I probably really was not happy with myself. But yeah, this is the picture that started it all, for real, for real. This is another picture of when I went out to one of my friends' birthday party. Again, you can see, you know, I was a big girl. I was a big girl. I'm all greasy from sweating. Again, another picture from the neck up. Always taking selfie pictures. These two pictures were actually my pictures now while I am on my liquid diet. So this is the second time I went to go see Beyonce in concert. And this is when I started my liquid diet. I was actually a week into my liquid diet. That was when did we go? Saturday or Sunday, something like that. But you can just see how full my face is. You can just see how round my body is. Like, yeah. I can't believe I was actually that big, y'all. Again, still dressed and still cute, but I can't believe how big I was. So let's get into some post-op pictures. So this was maybe about, I'm going to say about I don't even know if it was a month out of surgery, and I'm still dressing like how I was prior to surgery. So mind you, this dress that I bought was fitting me just a few weeks before. Again, the same thing with the cardigan, get rid of the cardigan. Same thing with that cardigan. It was fitting me a few weeks ago, and that was the first time I actually went out and about, and I'm looking like, I'm really about to go to church looking like this? Like, yeah, I was looking real frumpity dumpy. And again, this is after my surgery. So I had to learn how to dress my new body. And it's still tough and it's still hard and I'm still learning. This is one of my favorite dresses that I used to wear to work all the time. As you can see, it's starting to hang a little more. I was still bigger, but I was starting to lose some of my weight, so the dress used to fill out a little bit more, but you can see like around like the underneath the breast and upper stomach area that it is starting to get a little baggy. So this picture of me, I was feeling myself, okay? My friend was having a surprise birthday party for her 30th birthday party. It was like an all black, well, not an all black, it was more like a Hollywood kind of theme. And this was the first dress that I ordered offline, and I believe it was a size 20. I still have it, so I probably could still fit it and maybe just have to have it tailored just a little bit. But I was doing it and I was feeling myself. This was the first time actually me getting dressed and being able to go out and hang with everybody. And so yeah, you can kind of see where I'm starting to slim out a little bit and my shape is starting to form, honey. This is of my birthday brunch that I had. Again, got my cardigan, but I was not able to fit the skirt prior to surgery. I had bought this skirt, but you know, sometimes when you buy certain stuff online and stuff, it's not really like true to size. You know, sometimes a 3X will fit like a 1X. So the skirt really wasn't fitting, but it fit perfectly for my birthday, which was in October 3rd, in case y'all want to buy me a gift. Of course, I can always leave my PayPal information below. But, and so yeah, you can kind of see where now my face is starting to slender out. My stomach is not as protruding and as bulgy, and my ass was kind of sitting up, you know? So yeah, that was another good time. So this is just kind of like a comparison picture. So the picture on the left was of me at the one of the Scorpion Show cookouts, and I remember like when I got that shirt was like in like a 5X in Torrance. And then the one on the right was pretty much like a couple of weeks after surgery, maybe like two months out of surgery. And it's the same shirt, but it fits totally different, totally different. Another before and after picture, the one on the left is of me at my friend Monica's wedding. I actually had to go to the highest size, which was a 26, and you know, their type of bridal wear, and you know, bridal wear fits small, so I had to actually get like a inside corset built inside my dress, so you know, alterations was a bitch for that. But then this is, I probably can put it on now and it will probably fit a lot looser, even looser than the picture here on the right, because this picture was probably taken about 3 months ago. Another comparison picture of my friend Tiffany wedding. Again, I had to get a corset added into this dress, so again, alterations was a bitch, and that's how it was fitting about 3 months ago. I'm pretty sure, again, it's probably a lot bigger than that now. And then this last picture is a comparison picture, which I look back on it and, oh God, I look back on it and it's so amazing to see the change. Looking at the picture that's on the left is an actual picture that I took the night before my surgery. And I was just sitting on my bed and I just happened to just like look in the mirror, you know, the night before my surgery, and I just looked and I was like, holy shit, who is that in that mirror? And it's crazy. The one on the right now is a picture that I took maybe about 3 nights ago. I just happened just to be sitting on my bed in the same position, folding clothes up, and I just happened to look and I was like, let me grab my phone and take this picture and do a comparison. And when I did the comparison, I was just like, whoa. Like, you can even just tell it in my arms, my back, like my thigh. Like, I can't believe that I was actually that big, and I will never go back to being that big ever again. So thank you all for taking the time out to watch this. Like, it's an emotional video for me to watch, for me to do. Even though I'm not like boohoo crying, but I am really feeling like, oh my God, Tamika, that is so sickening. But I am just so glad and so thankful for my tool, for the staff at Kaiser Permanente, just everybody, my support system, my friends, my family. Again, if you like this video, give me some thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, make sure you share this with all the other individuals out there. Again, I'm almost at 500 subscribers, so once I get to 500 subscribers, I'm gonna have a giveaway. I'm excited about that. I already know what I'm gonna put as part of the giveaway package, so be on the lookout for that shortly. Again, it's been a pleasure. I can't wait to see you all next week. I think next week what I'm going to talk about is hair and what goes on with your hair during the whole weight loss surgery process. So be on the lookout for that next Wednesday. I love you all. Have a good day. Bye.